Het recht op een woning is niet iets waarover we gaan onderhandelen. Mensenrechten zijn niet te koop voor de hoogste bieder.
De wethouder, die hield zich stil. Terwijl de VN hem op de vingers stikt, gaan huisuitzettingen door.
Honderdduizenden huurders kunnen de huur inmiddels niet meer betalen. Omdat de belangen van beleggers zwaarder wegen dan die van bewoners.
Hi everyone, you look amazing, so many people. I'm very happy to be here. I'm very honored to represent my organization, Deutsche Wohnen und Co-enteignen in Berlin. I'm sorry for speaking English with you today. I don't speak Dutch, unfortunately. But maybe, who knows? Depending on how the fight goes here, I come here and join you. So yeah, my name is Adelaide. I am active in the campaign Expropriate Deutsche Wohnen und Co., specifically in the Right to the City for All, the working group of tenants living in Berlin without a German citizenship. I was born in the northeast of Brazil and have been living in Berlin for almost 11 years. And since then, I have lived in 10 different flats in 5 different neighborhoods, and I never got a rent contract on my name. This may sound like normal life in Berlin or natural in any big European city, but that's not natural, and it can and should be changed. But before I talk about the inspirational victories that our movement had 3 weeks ago, when no less than 1 million Berliners with voting rights said yes to the end of landlordism, I would like to share with you all a little bit from the perspective of immigrants within the Berliner housing struggles. About 25% of Berlin's population does not have a German passport, and as immigrants, we are often told that we are the ones to blame for gentrifying the city, occupying the few housings available, and so on. But this accusation is not only a distortion of the reality, it is also unjust. The reality is that big housing companies like Deutsche Wohnen, Akelius, Vonovia, Heimstaden are the ones to blame for that, are the ones destroying our cities. The reality is that we don't gentrify anything because the absolute majority of us don't even get flats in our name. If nowadays it is already very difficult for any person with German citizenship to find a place to live with fair conditions and fair price, it is even more difficult for those of us living in Europe without European citizenship, or those of us who are European but have migration background. We suffer discrimination in the housing market, and our applications for a flat are not accepted because of our names, because of our appearance, because of the color of our skin, because of our faiths, and also because of our incomes. In Germany, for example, we are paid more or less 18% less, even if we have the same qualifications. And despite being disproportionately affected by the housing deficit, and despite being almost 1/4 of Berlin's population, we were not allowed to vote in a referendum which victory will impact our lives drastically. The situation is scandalous, as you can see also in Rotterdam and in the Netherlands, because lack of housing is a democratic problem. Nonetheless, and here comes the good part, our experience showed that it is possible to combine all these demands without losing focus. Our experience in Deutsche Wohnen und Co-enteignen have shown that despite, or exactly because of the lack of voting rights, migrants and German citizens got together for a city for all, for voting rights for all, and for housing for all. The struggle for better housing needs us, need each one of us, immigrant workers and tenants, for creating the cities that we want for everyone. On Sunday, September 26th of 2021, more than 1 million Berliners voted for the expropriation of landlords owning more than 3,000 flats and for the socialization of 40,000 apartments. But before, yeah! Finally, some good news. But before this could happen, we spent years building a movement brick by brick, talking to our neighbors, organizing meetings, knocking on doors, organizing demonstrations, consciousness-raising circles. We had phone bankings, we had rallies, we had parties. We left the city center. We went where the people live on the outskirts, outside the ring in Berlin, as people know it. We dare to use the tools of a lacking democracy to question this democracy. I am still not very aware how things are in Rotterdam, but I'm looking very forward to connect with the local movements, and I say this in name of Deutsche Wohnen und Eignen. It is very important that our movements connect with each other in a European but also worldwide level, because big companies know no borders, and it's only a matter of time until they destroy all of our cities, and we have to keep living the places that we love, where our friends and family live, and keep moving flats and keep moving neighborhoods that we know and love, because corporations don't know borders, they know no limits. The revolution will be led by tenants, by homeless, by immigrants, by youth, by immigration displacement because of the climate crisis. That's our us. Together, we are writing our city's histories, fighting back speculation, discrimination, isolation, evictions, displacement, and abusive rent. Take back your city. Let's take back our cities. Thank you so much. Have fun.